did just lose to Ian and Mac on the elimination side. Okay, anyway, so second use up against J44L and Bunny. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be exciting. Bunny, a little bit more comfortable lately, specifically in 2s than she is in 1s. Let's see how she's going to be able to do here. Already we have 2 individual 1v1s. SAC going off stage here. Looking for the stomp, not going to be able to find it. Again, just a very separate game opening so far.
You folks can't see me over on the camera, but I'm just like realizing, like, oh yeah, my height's also like getting in the way of like looking at the screen, and I'm like, I'm gonna need to step back a little bit. But you're on the box. So
okay,
like,
so
you get the game. I'll figure this out.
In the meantime, use controlling ground, sidelight neutral, true combo SAC with very nice follow-up there, but that is going to be already 1 stock on Use. Also, by the way, we got to talk about this legend pick from Use right now, because what is this doing here? What is going on here, Taza?
I'm about to find out what's going on here. Just rearranging where I'm standing. Okay. Legend pick from Use coming out. Well, it's not that crazy, right? This is like what Use started his debut on, right?
It's been so long, I was expecting the fate.
Even when he was playing Vector in singles, that led him to the BCX wins that he's had, it never really appeared in doubles, right? So, yeah, although, I mean, Scythe has never really had a name for itself in doubles, right?
I mean, it's complicated. It's different. It's quite situational. But SAC, 2-piece true combo. J44 makes it back on. Huge side sig. But okay, is able to get a double knockout. In fact, not knocking out his own teammate. Bunny going to be holding on here still. Able to get a huge combo onto SAC already in the yellow. Bunny still going to be holding on. Unfortunately, can't say the same about her teammate, though.
Yeah. J44L coming right down to the stage, looking for a weapon spawn, goes right in the center and using Sakurai to clear the field. Lance, Hammer, let's see what they can get started here.
D-Light and Light Classic.
The neutral air, and Bunny is able to get that recovery here. Sac looking damaged, but, does not get the team combo onto Bunny with that recovery. Bunny no dodge, it's all right. I mean, it's close for either side until
the side sig!
Yeah,
caught them both. Oh, that is so bad for the red team, amazing for the blue team. Okay. Use quite a bit behind at this point. Bunny just going to be playing it back, playing it safely. I don't know how this game is going to be doable for Use at this point, because honestly, it'll take just about anything, especially a stomp so to be able to close it off. Quite a quick game for the blue team.
Yeah, looking pretty good. SAC and Use looking very shaky. And that might have led to what the situation for that upset was on the winner side of things. Right. J4L and Bunny, however, looking really great. Bunny in particular, she tends to power up when she's on these LAN situations. Like I've noticed that her best runs tend to be on the big stage. And this isn't the biggest stage. This is on the side, right? But she's on her way there, especially through the elimination side. If she can get a 3-0 over SAC and Use, who are quite highly seeded here.
They just don't really seem like themselves at the moment. The thing that I know Uses gameplay for most of all, he plays a little bit slower, he's holding onto the ground, he's waiting for you to do something that you really shouldn't do, and then he's always like swinging second. And I feel like he wasn't really able to do, he wasn't really able to execute upon
just
that
something that
game.
happens when you have to go and compete in Florida.
Yeah.
I suppose 50% humidity.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad?
50% is fine.
What do you think happens at 100% humidity?
It's Taza has nearly taken a science class. So, we're going into game 2 here. We're not going to be seeing any legend swaps. Also, Red Team really had a big tendency to fall into a lot of J44L's side sigs. He found all of them. He found every single one that he was looking for.
What character is that Taros axe skin from? What character has that, you know?
I don't know.
It's that Azoth skin.
Oh, I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake Azoth main. But the GCD sig to be able to close it out off the top. Nicely done. Just like that. Bunny knocked down to 2 stocks here. J44 looking for any way he can to possibly land within the sidelight. The D sig going to be coming out, hitting for both sides. Amazing coverage. Just a good whiff punish.
And the team combo. Interrupted. I saw J44L getting in there to
but look at Bunny's damage.
The sidelight. Still takes SAC down. Use, however, got a good amount of damage on the Bunny, right? That's what you were highlighting, is because in the midst of J44L coming back to the stage, Bunny took a ton of damage. Team combo, sidelight, and a downlight side air. That's 4 hits onto Taros here, bringing him into deep yellow.
Quite a bit. Bunny gently playing cute, looking for a way to be able to get back on. Both members of blue team stuck on the left side. The weapon toss at the side sig, friendly fire. Bunny wanted the side sig to go up and above the stage, not, hit her own teammate.
But the team combo here, the little late on the side sig there, hesitation for the finisher because the angle from that neutral light will have J44L go down before
Axe recovery is such a
SAC.
commitment, especially against another Axe. If you whiff it, you're getting hit by another one. So reactable, so punishable. The end light's going to come out. That is going to KO as well.
I'm realizing Vector down sig is like a super Lance downlight. It just burns like half the stage instead of right in front of you. And used it to bait his opponent into some safety and then dash forward with the end line to get the knockout. Here, he's now the only player with 2 stocks on the field, looking very
nice
good.
Nice interruption, though, from J44.
And then it led into some friendly fire on the bunny, so you give and you take. Oh, try to spike him there. Puts up the down sig. If you get the strong hit, just blast him off the side of the stage. You know, when Vector's down sig first came out, I remember interviewing Hughes at the Royale that he won.
Okay.
And I asked him what he thought about it because it was still an experimental, and he was so upset because he liked the old down sig so much more. You remember what that was? It was the one where you did a bomber strafing run, right? So like
I don't. That was before my time.
You like got into the sky, and then he shot 3 tiny little shots down on the ground and did a little splash damage. And now it's changed this, where you have a steerable car in a sense, right?
Yep.
Like looking like you're from F-Zero, and you just blast people across half the stage. And I didn't really see him have a lot of success with this. In fact, after the signature changed, he kind of dropped the character entirely because the meta changed, so it's great sword whatsoever. And so it's just really cool to see him use that in doubles, where I think that that signature actually has so much more utility.
Especially if you have somebody behind you and ready to cover you, right? If somebody's like going up and above UD sig.
And you can charge it at the edge of the stage and drive backwards.
Yep.
It's actually very great for that. And then we got to be able to see the 2 knockouts back to back with it. Even in up 1-1 here, Hughes and SAC looking much better. Specifically Hughes in that game too.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of presence at game 1. Oh, SAC's controller. Oh no, what happened? Well, it's within the first minute. They'll just go ahead and restart.
What happens when you have a PlayStation controller sometimes? The PS4 ones, I think. Recently I upgraded to a PS5, and now the USB doesn't disconnect all the time.
Should play keyboard.
I mean, keyboards can also have a USB attachment if the keyboard's like small enough, and you got like a really cheap one for like $15. I did that once, and there was a huge mistake. And the USB would just disconnect all the time, and I'd be like, what's going on here? Why is caps lock on? That was the reason. I don't think that's going to be the reason here for Hughes and SAC, though.
Oh my gosh, the camera. We
the
forgot.
camera's back
I had
on us
to.
in the box.
I had to shift
you have
the
to
box back.
Chat. I
Excuse
had
me.
to, in order to see the screen, which is right here, I had to step to the side because it was impossible for me to look down at it and understand what was going on.
Oh God, food vid. You have to lower your head a little bit.
I am constantly looking down all the time. Unless
so
I'm talking to Steven.
Ah, I see.
You know
well,
Steven
talking
is.
to me at the moment, is this refreshing? That yes, I know who Steven is. Is this refreshing to you that you get to, be
like
on
stare straight? No, it's probably bad for my neck. That's already pretty bad.
BCX. Are we going to talk about BCX in the meantime while we wait for them to get to the next game?
They could have been talking to us in our ears, and I just didn't.
Oh, I see.
All right,
it was
great.
a mistake.
Awesome. Well, we could talk about BCX. I mean,
well, no, we're not. We're in the middle of a set, Tazo. Wake up! Wake up! Get into it. It's game 3. SAC and Hughes, they're getting back into the flow of things. They're playing a little bit smoother. Okay, they're beginning to find a little bit more of the flow. SAC with a huge recovery, big combo. Oh my gosh, look at J44's damage! Oh no!
Yeah. But SAC also even more damage as Bunny hits him with the Sair. Left side of the stage, kicks Hughes out of the way. Hughes playing a nice defense, tried to nair him towards SAC, but SAC just did not expect the raw knockback from that attack. And can't punish.
Okay.
We're doing down six in a rotation, right?
They're having to tell us off, and SAC is the one that ended up winning at the end of the day, able to go ahead and take out J44L's first stock. SAC is going to be soon to follow, though. Just going to be able to get his revenge. Neutrally not going to be able to get the end light. Should have done it backwards, but alas, misspaced. Oh well.
Gravity cancel end light from SAC. Is Bunny going to go down? J44L on the left side with Hughes. They focus over onto SAC, and SAC just manages to get right out of there. Sidelight, nair, no. I thought ground pound was going to come out there. It would have covered the option that he chose. They went for down air on the dodge, and instead, down sig once again.
SAC is getting every single D-sig that he's looking for. Neutral juggles, looking for the down air to catch a dodge down. Sidelight, neutral true combo, not able to get the third back hit, but still, the baseball bat swing. The sider is going to be able to come out. And look at the damage from the GC D-light. Ugh.
Like that,
okay.
got the nair afterwards, but didn't get the finish.
What do you do from? I feel like just GC sidelight,
well,
you just get a true follow-up.
He comboed downlight into nair, right? So he hit the downlight and then he got the nair afterwards, and it was up to SAC to be up high enough to get off the nair, and he just didn't have the jumps. Nsig goes right into the nair of Bunny.
Okay.
And SAC is trying to get down.
able to pick up the hammer,
Look at
the friendly
Yu's
fire,
stocks.
and Bunny taking advantage of the friendly fire, able to go ahead and just close out that stock on SAC. But we gotta look at
living.
J44L. Look at J44L right now.
I'm
Last
looking
stock
at Yuz. He's
in the
3
red.
stocks. Hey, like, this is so bad for the blue team. Let's switch over to the Lance and start putting some down six out. Oh, that was an amazing dodge from Bunny. That was like almost the coolest neutral save.
I'm looking at the left side.
See.
Somebody's trying to cheese. J44L, he's looking
he
for
neutral
some
sig
N6. He's looking for those recoveries. And you got to be careful committing that heavily off stage. You are hammering at the end of the day, but one downer is just going to be enough to take it. And just like that, Bunny has to fight this 1v2.
Let's get the spaceship out.
Wait,
Come on,
1v1.
Yuz.
Oh, it's a 1v1, excuse me. Not impossible.
Not impossible,
But this is
but I'm going to say it's pretty Yuz favored. Let's find out. We're casting a 1v1 here early. It's Friday at CEO, but in reality, we've got ourselves a singles matchup now between
Now
Bunny
she's
and
clutching
Yuz.
too.
Sidelight
Sidelight neutral. True combo.
we got?
Weapon toss to be able to approach. Weapon tossing against Yuz is essential because he plays slow. He plays back. That is how you break space against him. Spacing out the end light as well. Yuz pressing end light in neutral. Okay.
Ooh, but gravity cancel side say coming out there, easily punished by Yuz. Yuz staying around the stage, backswing of the Nair, switches over to the bow, so that means downlight's going to be used to wall Bunny out here. Sidelight, D-light dodges that, dive kicks and bounces picked up, feints the weapon throw, gets the Nair, but no side air combo, and now Yuz has got Bunny in an edge guard scenario. Okay, makes it right back. These weapon throws been working out for her. And she might even take the stock before going.
GC sidelight. Oh, I don't know if she thought it was going to connect because she didn't go for the neutral follow or anything. Waiting, being so patient, dashing out, not going to be able to get the end light. Use. Oh my gosh.
I wonder if that wait was her thinking that her gravity cancel was online and it wasn't, and so she just like fell.
Why didn't Use do D-light too? Why did he do D-light and light?
I don't know. Side tick takes him down. 1-1. Bunny playing pretty good so far. Use wiping off his hands.
Okay.
Get ready for this next stock. Sidelights her away. What has he got? Lance picked up. Is it time?
Double neutral. No recovery though. Just wanted to hold off on it. See what Bunny's landing option is going to be. The GC D-sig. The last hit of it just connecting, keeping Use away. Sidelight.
Playing this matchup really well. Downlight, down air,
ground
pound.
This
no
is
way.
Again.
That's it, isn't it?
No. Is she going to be able to do it the neutral? Oh, Use makes it back on. And the stage spike with the down air on the corner. The most unfortunate angle possible.
Wow.
She was making a comeback. She was so close.
I mean, the last thing that she had to do was just throw her weapon at the Lance recovery, right?
And then she missed it.
Yeah, she just missed that was the game. That was almost it. Bunny played that 1v1 so phenomenally.
That was a game defined by pixels. That was a difference of mere pixels.
Let's see the replay there at the end. If we can.
If we can.
I don't want to see any of these other replays till the very. Let's
None of this matters. Let's see
we'll
the
get there.
1v1.
We'll get there. I'm just hoping they don't start up before it goes to the end there, because that was a pretty important moment.
Get us out of here.
We got. Is this just the recovery up the top? Yeah, this is good. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay, so nope, we missed it. We did not get it. Dang.
It's always like this.
Yeah, I like to think that instead of oh, here we go. Amazing.
Waiting. Being very patient at the moment. Yes.
Side tick hits.
Too far.
It's
we're gone. We're out of here.
We'll move on.
Not gonna happen this time around.
Yeah.
We just wanted to see. Ultimately, guys, just go back at some point. Look at that weapon toss. Look at how.
Well, I
close
remember
that
it
weapon
pretty
toss was
clearly,
to
right?
connecting.
The situation. So what Bunny was doing. I love this adaptation a lot better than what other players do when they do this weapon throw a neutral style thing, right? Is that she did a lot of feints where she's throwing the weapon straight down, just grabbing it again, and it was
so powerful.
It was forcing Yu's hand. She noticed that Yu was reacting to the startup of the weapon throw and not the actual weapon throw itself, making him do some risky options and some responses, got him off stage, did all the other things right. Luckily for Yu's, right, it's Fortress of Lions, and there's that slant where Lance can actually hide pretty comfortably underneath the stage before staring back to the stage.
On any other stage where you wouldn't be able to go
Demon
under.
Island, you would just have to go off to the right. I mean, Lance does ride up the bottom of the stage, even if it's not slanted like that. But it's great. It's great cover from a weapon throw. It makes that situation very difficult.
Tragically Bunny, because I feel like that is where she excels. It comes to the clutch moments. It comes to the edge guarding, right? It comes to how she's just able to close at a moment's notice.
I think this is a replay.
Replay for the best DA. Yeah.
That's great. Look at all the folks there out on the stage playing Brawlhalla and all the other games that are here today.
J44L though, we gotta talk about him this last game.
Do we, or could we play I Spy with players in the audience?
Ooh, who do we see?
I don't know.
See the lights going around? Who is it going to focus on? Didn't have a lot of presence that last game. I feel like at some point...
There he is. Hi, Sandwich. You're trying to talk about the game still, aren't you?
No, please, go ahead. Continue. Who else do you see? Oh, you see Sandstorm yet? Oh,
no, I was looking for Sandstorm.
Okay.
It's fine. J44L didn't have presence. Oh, what's that? Yeah, he did not.
By the way, Sandy was knocked out, wasn't he?
Who?
Sandstorm was knocked out.
Is he? Let's check.
I believe so. He and Stingray were in elimination side. And, well, were as in past tense, because I don't believe that he's there anymore, isn't he? Talk to us. What do we got?
Stingray Sandstorm lost to Flower Jakey.
Yep.
Impressive. Though that's a tough round 2 for lower side. Let's go back to this game. We can talk more about it later. Here we go.
Going to this game, J44L didn't have so much presence. He was looking for those N6. He was looking for those recoveries. He was super deep into the red, really behind his teammate. And now SAC. SAC is the one that took a bit of a beating. SAC is already deep into the orange, approaching the red at this moment. Okay, getting a couple of big hits in. Bunny able to get the recovery, putting SAC into a juggle.
Hughes there with the neutral lights, taking on even more damage. J4L stomps there, puts him off the right side. Stomp, okay, and the neutral air. J4L just bring the damage back. Bunny gets the side sig onto SAC. Hughes gets nared into the gravity cancel side light, but Bunny puts the dare a little too soon. So there wasn't enough time for Bunny's teammate to be able to respond. Downsig from SAC will equalize things. I mean, heck, slide charge another downsig at this rate.
He is finding every single downsig that he could possibly ask for. J44L going to be saving his teammate. Bunny able to make it back on. SAC is fishing for that stop. He's not going to be able to find it quite yet. Landing with the sail. Oh, the GC Ensig. That was a bait. Thinking, hey, you going to punish me? No, you're not.
Yeah, Hughes ends up going down in response, though, to the Terros on the blue team. And now SAC is going to try to get even more here with this neutral sig on the edge of the stage, as long as the damage is high enough. Ooh, Hughes accidentally doing a nair out of getting hit by that downlight. Sidelight will get through both the blue team members. Okay, team combo.
Oh,
I don't know about that one. SAC was SAC could have done like anything else.
D-Sig. That would have been the time for D-Sig.
D-Sig, N-Sig, nair.
He wanted to pass it back to his teammate, but he just too close.
Side-Sig's not going to pass to your teammate when you're that close, and I'm sure he's regretting it there. But it's an even game now after that friendly fire.
Damage is damage.
Bunny sent to the right side. J44L gets sidelight stared, and that's just enough to take him down. Bunny could get nair recovery, but no, manages to survive. Can SAC get the edge guard here with the recovery? Dare? No. J44L in there to save his teammate.
Whoa, Bunny
too late.
knocked down a last stock. What started off as a lead for blue team is disappearing slowly but surely. The thing blue team was struggling with the most has been closing, but Bunny not struggling at all. She was able to get the sail, landing back down with a downer. How do we actually close this out on Hughes at the moment? She just keeps finding stray downers, and there it is, the sider to be able to do it. SAC going to be fighting for his life, waiting for his teammate. Bunny not going to be able to interrupt the combo.
Hughes gets the nair, chase dodge, recovery nair. Nairs again, okay. 4 unarmed hits coming in here before the bow's finally picked up. Hits SAC on the right side of the stage, okay. Weak link here, SAC. If Bunny can get Hughes off the right stage, though.
Oh, it didn't connect. The GCN light going to be catching her own teammate. J44L now deep into the red, but so is SAC. This game is identical.
Which cow's going to be taken down first? Both sides look like it's hurting. There goes J44L. So red team's got the team combo. No, Hughes can't get the grab with the side light. And SAC goes down. They go for the stomp recovery, and the blast from the down sig will secure SAC and use the victory over J44L. Didn't like how that sounded. I'm going to go back to 44L. I was just having trouble saying it. And Bunny, they're going out 3-1. That's right. Get the casting box back on.
They can't see it. They don't know what you're talking about. Good job to SAC and Hughes, but I have to say, maybe not the strongest that I have seen this team.
No,
so
it
far.
looks a little